sideline. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
CB zone blitz, cog to invert, cover 4 quarters.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something like that.
Cover 3, cover 2 main. From 8, option is set to cover 3, 1 Robert, choose it, cover, tempo, 3, sim, there are 9, cover, 1 Robert, cover, tempo, cover 2 invert, cover 3, cover, choose and odd, 3, cover 3 cloud.
Draw play, it's Eckler, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Eckler now between the tackles. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown. Gerald Everett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Special teams, you have 6 options. Return left is selected.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Sim's going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25.
Option, tight, switch, inside zone.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Square, out left. Triangle button. Cross button.
Pickett.
Circle button. Cross button.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. He's got room at the 30, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Herbert on first down now. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Norwood. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. And look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Entering bundling adjustments. Screen run inside is selected. Defense short pass.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And Sims says, let's bring it out to the 25.
Inside zone.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
R1 button. R1 button. Cross button. Square button.
On third down, here's Harris. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
R1 button. Circle button. Out left. Cross button. R1 button.
Here we go. It's Pickett on fourth down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Herbert now. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Terrible tackles in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Circle button. Square button.
Pickett now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over possession here up at the 44. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh.
Entering play call, norm, cover 2 spy. Underscore, formation, big dollar, 3 to 4. Nickel, option is set. Cover 3 Scott, Tampa 2.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Middle 3rd.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. Seems pretty obvious defensively, and key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On the give, this is Eckler. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and minicamps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
46 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. It's Eckler again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Entering play call. Quick pop-up menu. Entering concede game pop-up. Are you sure you want to concede the game? You will receive a loss and all stats will be wrecked. Entering online.